practice today, out in some good temperature, and following really hard practice or scrimmage Saturday, which was good to see. You know, I'm sure like a lot of people this time of year, there's a lot of injuries and guys having to go with different groups and things, so that's you know, frustrating at times, but also good for those guys to get an opportunity and hopefully make the most of them. So got a lot of work to do with under 2 weeks to go, and very pleased with something, but some other things we've got a long ways to go.
All right, questions for Coach?
You said in the first scrimmage that Austin made a few critical mistakes. In the second game, see any improvements from there?
Yeah, he played a lot better, had a good day, took care of the ball a lot better, the whole offense did. I think there was 1 turnover on the 118 plays, so much better in that area.
Just thoughts on how the offensive line is doing. I know maybe there's some guys in different spots, but how they fared coming out of the second scrimmage.
Yeah, that spot is struggling with a lot of injuries. I don't think they're really long-term injuries. So we are struggling number-wise there, and so guys are having to play different spots. They're doing a good job, but it's not ideal by any means.
Came out this weekend that Dante Moncrief is joining your staff. Can you just talk about bringing him in?
Yeah, I think that's great. Love giving opportunities to former players, usually the ones that played for you, but in this case, one of the premier players in the history of the school. So that's really good. Knows a lot of people. Good to have him around and joining what I believe is a really good recruiting staff.
Defensively, Lane, it's been pretty dominant couple weeks for them. Just what have you seen as the secondary settles in, and just like overall, just that group and how they've come along, come together for 2 weeks?
Yeah, I think that the secondary is starting to get a little healthy. You know, we just said the lines, definitely behind that. Hopefully, the line will be like that. So it's really good to have so many guys out there, and they're doing a good job. I think the front continues to play really well. The first unit, a lot of work to do after that, and we got to get on the same page. As you can imagine, with secondary guys out and coming back, there's some communication to work on in assignments.
Questions? Go ahead, Sam.
Did you have any defensive takeaways from the scrimmage with how well they played last time?
Yeah, I think that we did a different format. I mean, not different, but we changed it up. And so sometimes in the first half there, it was 1s versus 2s. So they went with against the 2 offense and were really dominant. In the second half, they go against the 1. So didn't force many turnovers, but other than that, they did a really good job.
Lane, there's usually an acclimation period for true freshmen coming in. How have Caleb Cunningham and Winston Watkins gone so far?
Yeah, Winston's been able to stay healthy, so his has been a lot easier, his transition. Caleb got banged up a little bit, now he's back. Had a family situation where he missed a couple days too. So that's put him a little bit behind, but he's working really hard, he's doing really good.
With Georgia State coming up, when do y'all kind of turn towards preparation for them? I mean, is it still kind of a fall camp mindset for now, or when does that kind of switch up?
Yeah, we're still in fall camp. We have some periods of Georgia State. We don't start school, and I feel like normally we have this week right here, and so that keeps us more in camp a little longer than it has.
With the O-line being so shuffled like you talked about, at what point do you kind of want to determine your starting 5 for week 1 up front?
I mean, I'd like to know that today, but the injuries really haven't helped that. I think we're on our way to figuring that out. We're getting closer. With Cruz coming back, and then once the guys get hurt, that's set us back now.
Question up top?
Lane, you said that during your first scrimmage that you guys have had maybe some mistakes on offense, and what you've kind of told us today is that maybe they corrected a few of those in the second scrimmage. How would you evaluate how your offense has grown through fall camp so far?
I think the first skilled unit has done really well. I think we're developing depth behind that. I think the line, like I said, with injuries has been a work in progress. And, you know, you got guys that haven't played here a lot. You got some guys coming that have played other places, but they still gotta play together.
Questions? Down low? All right. Thanks,
All right,
guys. Players in
Have a
next.
good week.